Well, let's take a look at XrosHeart. Now, XrosHeart is huge. I think XrosHeart actually makes up most of this set. So, yeah, most of the cards in this set are just like all of this. And some folks I've heard on Twitter said that it's kind of underwhelming, but we'll see. We'll see. So first up is the Pikmons. This time we're getting a red Pikmon instead of a yellow one. By placing one Digimon card with XrosHeart or Blue Flare trait from your hand under any of your Tamers, draw one. Oh, that's on attack. Okay, I was like, start of turn? Main? So that's okay. Yeah, I think that's fine as long as you got the pieces in hand. This deck lives and dies by its card draw and its ability to get cards because you're just playing out cards without actually evolving many times. And you're also using cards for the Digicross, which is going to eat up more cards in your hand. Red Pikmon means Sparrowmon is viable rookie now, which is great. Oh, that's a great point. Yeah, wow, I completely forgot about this guy. Yeah, I forgot about this guy. The red-black Sparrowmon, he's like the D-Digivolve, which is a fantastic effect to give any color. But yeah, he was surprisingly Legend Arms and XrosHeart. Not sure how that happens, but all right, I'll take it. He's also useful. Is this guy also? No, he's not XrosHeart. So the EX6 one wasn't themed for us at all. It's just the old guy from BT10. Cool. I didn't think about that. Let's see. Shoutmon. Now, this is where I kind of like, wait, really? They gave this to them? When I was looking at the original release, it's like on play. So keep in mind he's 1/4. So on play is kind of rough if you're actually going to play this guy out raw. But this Digimon may Digivolve into OmniShoutmon under one of your Tamers without paying the cost. Maybe that makes it worth it, considering OmniShoutmon has some pretty decent cards, I think. And then on deletion, reveal 3. So it's not on play to reveal 3. It's the search is actually on deletion. But you can play a Tamer card instead of just getting it to hand for free. And because some of the Tamers lets you play Digimon, that's actually not bad. And then you save this guy. He finds a card and then saves it. And then after that, if you have this guy in Inheritance, if it's a XrosHeart Digimon, gain Rush. All right, good to see it. Giving Shoutmon and the Digicross, not Digicross, but the XrosHeart stuff, even more rush seems kind of scary to me. I don't know. When I think about that, I say to myself, how can that be bad? They just hit faster. Starmons. Yeah, again, for level 3, the on-play cost not great, but they're going to be coming from a XrosHeart type level 2. It's okay. So as long as you're staying within the bounds of the actual archetype itself, I think it's okay. He has Decoy. Oh, I wish they would have expanded Decoy to be anything. You can, like, if it was removed off the board or sent back to hand or bottom deck, you could use Decoy, but that's not the case. It's only deletion. But this guy's basically like Decoy fodder, so you can use him instead of one of your other Digicross cards or Digimon. And, just XrosHeart, not Digicross. I keep mixing those up. But on deletion, you can play one Shooting Starmon from under one of your Tamers without paying the cost. So the idea is, like, let him die and then get the Shooting Starmon out. And then you can place one Starmon and one Pikmon from your trash as that Digimon. Wow, okay, that's cool. So you actually just built up the entire stack immediately. That's kind of nice. Wow. How are these cards bad again? Inherited effect: if this Digimon has the XrosHeart trait, one of your opponent's Digimon gets -2k for the turn. All right, yellow typing. That makes sense. Also, the art here kind of goated. I kind of like this art. Decoy is a universal effect. Yeah, I think in the beginning they were trying to like lock it to black, but that just didn't pan out, it seems like. So yeah, how are these cards bad? Shoutmon and Starmon seem pretty good. Let's take a look. Sparrowmon. This guy, Kazumasa Yasukuni, he does the sickest like comic book style artwork. Like if you took a look at BT17, I think he did the Nightmon stuff, and I loved the way it looked. Yeah, he also did Beetlemon. This Beetlemon is so sick, bro. I want to use this card just on the art alone. Unfortunately, I cannot find a bug deck for it right now, though. He did the Metal Kabuterimon as well. Like, this is so clean with the thick Western style black lines and like the really good like lighting. Fantastic. And then he also did the Nightmon here. So good. I wish he did more stuff, but I'm glad to see he got some the Sparrowmon here. So again, not great typing outside of XrosHeart. But in XrosHeart, it's okay. When attacking, this Digimon can evolve into RaptorSparrowmon under one of your Tamers without paying the cost. And then, if it's your turn, on deletion save, but on your turn Inheritance, this Digimon has the XrosHeart trait that gains Collision. Ooh. Alright. Things getting Collision, kind of spooky. What's also nice about that is, like, if you actually want the stack to die, you can just force it to die if you want. And yeah, we also got the second... I'll just kind of skip around here, because I think it's better to just go in like the regular and then the evolution for the card. So RaptorSparrowmon that we just talked about. Level 4, 5, 3, yuck. But if we're in XrosHeart, it's okay. It's just 2 from level 3 with XrosHeart. It also counts as Sparrowmon for a Digicross, which is good. I can't imagine like what these decks are gonna look like now, considering cards count as other cards' names, but they're also distinct different cards. So your superior mode can get the buff, but like you also have like other options now for Tamers. It's gonna be wild to build this thing. On play on evolve, reveal top 3, add 1 XrosHeart blue flare trait to your hand, trash the rest. Ooh, trash the rest. On deletion, place 1 Digimon with XrosHeart blue flare trait from your hand or trash under one of your Tamers. That's nice. So you have the option here. And then he also gives collision as well. Not bad. It's kind of sad that you have to wait to get to level 4 to actually get the search, but I guess if he's going to be evolving from the Sparrowmon off rip when you attack, then I guess it's okay. Let's see. Next up, oh, we should have gone and took a look at the Shooting Starmon after the Starmons. My bad. So pretty similar costing here, 5-3 and then 2 from a level 3 with XrosHeart. He counts as a Starmon. When any of your XrosHeart trait Digimon are played, give one of your opponent's Digimon security attack -1 and -3k until the end of your opponent's turn. That's so big. End of your opponent's turn. These are like the magic words now. It's like, only for the turn, miss me. Into the opponent's turn? Okay, hold on, you got my attention. And then on deletion, you may place 1 Digimon with the XrosHeart blue flare trait from your hand or trash under one of your Tamers. Okay, seems like the level 4s kind of have this similar effect. Yeah, same thing here. So it looks like the level 3s are kind of bunk, with the exception of this guy. Although even him, you want him to die, right? So let's see. What's up next? We have the Dorulumon. Oh, shoutouts to Koki out there, still doing God's work. This one's actually notably different. So a little bit cheaper. On play, you can Digivolve into Jaeger Dorulumon under one of your Tamers without paying the cost. And on deletion save, this Digimon gains XrosHeart. With XrosHeart trait gains piercing. Ooh, you can do some really nasty stuff now. If you have out the yellow Tamer, you get to play him for free. And then when you play him for free, you can just go into one of the Jaeger Dorulumon under one of your cards, on your Tamers. So you go into this guy. Uh-oh, bipedal, 2 legs, drill sword. Hold on. Counts as Dorulumon. On play and on evolve. Well, he's level 5. Holy shit. You're moving up. I completely forgot that Dorulumon was level 4. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then one of their Digimon can't activate when Digivolving effects until the end of their turn. Oh. Who was hating on Magnamon X just before we got into this? Who was that? Who was hating on Magnamon X at the start of the stream? Who were you? Out yourself right now. We have answers, thank God. We have answers, yes. And on deletion, you can place 1 Digimon card with the XrosHeart blue flare trait from your hand or trash under one of your Tamers. Okay, so similar to the other level 4s that we've seen before. And then he also gives piercing at the same time. Magnamon haters, I'm telling you, he's fine now. It's okay. Don't worry about him. It's all right. He can't hurt you without a bunch of memory. Let's see, Ballistamon. Same as the Dorulumon, 4-3, and then you can evolve into the Atlur Ballistamon. This is the new level 5 version for him without paying the cost. Deletion save, and he also gives blocker. I think the old Ballistamon did give blocker as well, right? Atlur Ballistamon, cool concept. Unfortunately, though, not a bug. Could have been an insect, but is a machine instead. Yuck. Where's I'm trying to use that Beetlemon we saw before. Or the Blitzmon. Yeah, it's Beetlemon in English, yeah. Blitzmon in Japanese. Anyway, Atlur Ballistamon. Same thing, counts as Ballistamon. 7-4. Ooh, kind of chunky. Wait a second. On play evolve, one of your Digimon can't be returned to the hand or deck. And gets plus 3k until the end of your opponent's turn. You may place 1 Digimon card with the XrosHeart blue flare trait under your trash from your Tamers when he's deleted. This doesn't seem awful. Considering how strong Ancient Garurumon is. Not being able to be bounced seems kind of nice. Maybe it's more niche though. It's hard to say. And opponent's turn, he also gives blocker. So, okay, yeah, falls in line with the Ballistamon. Man, it's going to be such a hard choice for the deck now. You have so many cards to pick from. It's actually like you're just playing Legos. Does anybody else feel that way? Where you just I got the Ballistamon from the old version here, the new Ballistamon here. Do I even need these cards? How many Shoutmon do I run? How many rushes do I want? I'm thinking 12 if possible. Yikes. Let's go back to Shoutmon, speaking of, and let's take a look at some of the other Shoutmon cards. So first, We talked about this Shoutmon being able to evolve into the OmniShoutmon on play. So let's take a look here at the OmniShoutmon that they give for this set. Counts as a Shoutmon for Digicross on play. On evolve, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3k for the turn, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3k DP or less. Yeah, I'm a little conflicted because I think that on its face, this seems pretty decent. You can kill a floodgate or you can power something down and then like punch it. But if I'm trying to kill a level 4, which is probably what I'm trying to aim for here, if I'm trying to kill a level 4, a lot of the hybrids have 7k. For the second version, so they like you play down the first version of the hybrid, it evolves whenever it attacks or for whatever reason, whatever it needs to do, and the resulting hybrid is like 7k, so you can't kill it, which is really annoying. So I feel like because of some of the more recent cards that have come out for level 4s, this effect could be a bit of a dud. We'll see though. And then yeah, same thing for on deletion. You get to play a Crosshair or Blue Flare from your hand or trash, put under your Tamers. And then he gains rush as well. Yeah, 12 rushes was definitely what I wanted in the deck. Yeah, that's about right. I need 12 rushes and not a single rush less. New XrosHeart cards are mid? No, bro. 12 rushes? We calling 12 rushes mid? Come on. Come on. All right, so now let's talk about some of the cards you can put on rush. Shoutmon X4, sick artwork by the way. Shout outs to, what is it, Tessie? Tessie with the clean artwork. Is it me, or does it look like this Shoutmon just like has Omnimon's head like popped onto it like it's a Gunpla? This definitely looks like an Omnimon head to me. I don't know why, but those are the vibes I'm getting. So Digicross 2 from Shoutmon, Ballistamon, Dorulumon, Starmons. When this Digimon would leave the battle area, you may place up to 3 Digimon cards with XrosHeart trait from this Digimon's Evolution cards and put them under one of your Tamers. Okay. Wait a second. What's the difference between this guy and... I guess the old Shoutmon gave you card draw, but he's only material save 2, so can't save everything. You only get 2 things. He does have card draw, which is nice. Oh yeah, he can kill himself at the end of the attack, so... Yeah, and you make the Tamer active. Okay, yeah, I get it, yeah. It's good we limited this card, yeah. Yeah, the Tamer unsuspend kind of spooky. Tamer unsuspending, all right. Double Digicross from one Tamer, all right. I see you. So yeah, this seems, yeah, no effects. I get it though. They're not giving this guy any effects because the Digicross cards themselves will all have effects. So you're getting Rush and Piercing, and Starmon gives what? Minus 2k, and what is it? The Ballistamon gives Blocker. So you've got Piercing, Blocker, Rush, and minus 2k. That's pretty good, man. And then you can even combine that with some of the older stuff as well. So not bad. Not bad. I get why it doesn't have any like crazy effect because it's supposed to just be like the tower. So let's see. That's X4. Definitely a notable power down from the limited X4. But that, I think, is to be expected. Like, they're definitely not printing a card like that ever again. The Shoutmon X5, I'm going to keep it a buck. I wish that this card had an alt art. I like this version already of, like, him over the globe. That's such a sick idea. Super cool Gundam vibes here. Who did this? This guy's name is Robo Robo Misucha? That's TYA is a really weird combination of letters I don't see often for like Japanese names. Misucha, Robo Misucha, weird name. But anyway, enough trying to do bad pronunciation. Can't evolve. Keep that in mind. Notable. We had to make room for the sword to be in the shot, so he cannot evolve. I'm sorry, folks. You can tell East hasn't tested XrosHeart EX6 because he thinks the cards are good. Bro, I have a life. I have to sit down and work and make videos. And oh my god. Comments like that are so triggering. Bro, be successful. Holy crap. When this Digimon will leave the battle area, you may place up to 3 Digimon cards with the XrosHeart trait from this Digimon's Digivolution cards under one of your Tamers. So, oh man, are all the level 5s just like stacking stuff under the Tamers? That's crazy. So you're just getting everything back for the level 5s, or at least most of the pieces. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces you need. On deletion, you may play 1 play cost 4 or lower Digimon card with the XrosHeart trait from under your Tamers without paying the cost. Oh, okay. That's crazy. So Level 5 becomes level 4, and then the level 4s, I think some of them can play cards up under them, can't they? Or they could just evolve on Rip. That's crazy. So you go level 5, or it's X5, he dies. You play at one of the level 4s. Level 4s on play immediately evolve into a level 5. Oh, crap. That's crazy. That's wild. I like that. So it seems like they're trying to like build the tower where like you kill the first stack, the second one pops out. So you have to kill it 2 times in order to get the whole thing. That's kind of nice. And then, yeah, no crazy inheritance effects because you don't typically go over this guy. You're always going to get the rush too from the Shoutmons. So, and 10k is not bad. We'll have to see what's, I guess it's okay you don't mind him dying then. So he doesn't have to be that high. Let's see. Speaking of Shoutmons, let's actually go to the card, the artwork, the banner. Shoutmon EX6. He's got off rip. He comes from, let's see, OmniShoutmon, Greymon, Atlur Ballistamon. Oh, man. You can't use the old cards. You can't just use Ballistamon, Dorulumon, and Sparrowmon. It's got to be all the big boys. OmniShout, Grey, Atlur Ballista, Jaeger Dorulumon, RaptorSparrow. Holy crap. Can I do it from trash, please? That's tough. That's tough. Also can't evolve. We had to make room for the wing. Oh, man. Alliance is good. Reboot is good. Material Save 4 is good. But, man. Wait a second. OmniShoutmon. Does he have? He has Rush, right? Okay, he does. So this is how you're getting the attack immediately. And, oops, wrong one. So 11 cost. So he can become a 1 cost if you got all your pieces. But that's a tough setup. That seems really tough for the setup. On play, for each color in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, all of your opponent's Digimon get minus 1000 DP for the turn. Woo-wee! Then you may play 1 Shooting Starmons from under one of your Tamers without paying the cost. Why? That's so weird. You can play, so you get this guy, and he just poops out this guy? I guess it's because he doesn't need him. I'm sure there's some like thematic reasoning for this, but I don't know what it is. Does the Shooting Starmon count himself? So if he's played himself, you get the ability immediately? Oh, for the Alliance. Facts. Yeah. I'm tripping. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you play the Shooting Starmon also for the Alliance. Yeah, it makes sense. Shooting Starmon does see himself, so you get the effect too. That's kind of nice. Okay. So he's getting over... So 12k here. The Shooting Starmon gives him minus 3k, they said. So he's getting over 15k or 14k, I suppose. Not to mention if he has any of the other effects. I don't remember if anything gave DP minus other than... Yeah, this guy, right? But that's not enough. And he doesn't get to play it at all. I keep clicking this one. I like the art, that's why. Not bad. Not great, though. The reboot is nice because it gives you the ability to attack immediately and then use the Alliance and then reboot after that. So you get the blocker effect off of the Atlur Ballistamon. Jaeger Dorulumon is piercing. I don't know what the Greymon is. We'll have to check that out when we look at Blue Flare. RaptorSparrowmon is collision, which is kind of spooky. So you force. And then OmniShoutmon is rush. I get it. So he deals with the board a little bit. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Tamer really quickly before I go to the white Digimon, because I think it's a bit more generic than everything here. So the new Taiki Kudo is 3 memory setter. All turns, when any of your XrosHeart trait Digimon cards with the XrosHeart requirements would be played by suspending this Tamer, you may place cards from under your Tamers as Digivolution cards for Digicross. So he's just the old Taiki. So it's the same XrosHeart effect, right? When you would play one Digimon with Digimon or Digicross requirements by spending this Tamer, you would place cards from your Tamers. Yeah, same thing. Okay, cool. So the option card here, Meteor Rock Soul, 3 cost. Okay, actually pretty cheap, so it's kind of not bad. Activate one of the following effects. You may play 1 Digimon card with a Digicross trait and 4,000 DP or less from under your Tamer without paying the cost. Okay, I see. By unsuspending one of your Shoutmon EX6 and one of your Shooting Starmons, attack a player with one of your Digimon. Oh my god. That's funny. Like, you know what? Give me the old 1-2 punch. Remember these guys? Remember them again? And let's see. On security, you may play 1 Digimon card with the XrosHeart trait and 4,000 DP or less from under your Tamer without paying the cost. Oh, okay, so you get the same thing. Okay, you just get one of the effects. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know how useful it's gonna be. Maybe you keep like one in the deck just for like this effect here, and then also at the chance that you have your X6 out. But I think it's more likely gonna be that first effect. Maybe if you want to like just you've got the level 3 and level 4 in Tamers, so you use this card to just raw play the level 3, and then use the level 3's own play effect to just evolve into a level 4, or it's like the 4 and the 5. Yeah, because the level 4s have the 4,000 DP or less threshold as well. So let's take a look at the white Luminamon? Wow. Can evolve. Noticeable common trait among some of those XrosHeart cards now. On play, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with XrosHeart, Blue Flare, or Twilight trait from among them to your hand. So this is like the Omni useful card for all of the sets, right? Whether it's red, blue, or black. Return the remaining to the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Wow, it actually says that? I thought they were stopping. I thought they weren't going to mention that anymore. Huh. I guess they went back on their word. Then you may play 1 Tamer card with a play cost of 4 from your... Ooh, that's pretty good. But for 5? I don't know. Kind of chonky. For 5. I get it, but nah, I don't want to play this raw dog. Is there a way I can stick this card under one of my Tamers, though? If I can do that, I'm all for it, because then I can use some other effects to just play it out for cheaper. If I have a way to play it out, I'm cool with it, but if I don't have... If I just have to, like, hard 5, I'm like, ooh. Level 5 for 5. That's it. That's nice. And it's not the first time they've printed level 5 for 5 cost, but it being white also kind of hurts, because there's not a lot of, like, white cards that can evolve into... Or there's not a lot of level 6 that can evolve from white cards. The option plays it. That's true. Yeah, the option does play it. Meteor Rock Soul we talked about before. Eosmon? Can Eosmon? Hold on. Oh, y'all scheming, bro. Y'all are actually scheming. The new Eosmon can't, though. Rip in peace. That only comes from an Eosmon. They were smart here. That's funny, though. The old one can, too, as well. But you're locked to old cards, so... That's really funny. If I get hit with this in an Eosmon deck, I'm gonna cry. Oh. So yeah, XrosHeart, lots of rush. I think it's gonna be tough to get the setups that you want. So it seems like now they're pairing off cards. So you've got, for example, the Sparrowmon and the RaptorSparrowmon. Like, you want to have both of those set up before you play, or you want to have the level 4 set up before you play the level 3. Same with, like, the Dorulumon and the Jaeger Dorulumon, and the Ballistamon and the Atlur Ballistamon as well. So it feels like these cards are trying to set themselves up, the level 5s or level 4s, the upper ends, basically. And I guess over the course of the game, you're expected to kind of set that up alongside some of the older XrosHeart stuff, and then late game, you get to your Shoutmon EX6. I wonder if you want to use this over something like the old Superior mode, like Shoutmon X7 Superior mode, or the X7. It's hard to say. His threshold is a little bit easier to get to because you only need the first versions of the cards. And then this guy's just like, whatever hits the fan. Whatever you just got laying around, you can use it for this guy. But I wonder if these guys are better at the late game than the EX6 are. It's hard to say. The Alliance is really hard to pass up, but man, I don't know. This is DigimonCard.app. It's the website I use for deck building. Yeah, X6 is better than X7? Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, the Alliance really does maybe make the difference there. But I liked EX7. Or excuse me, X7. X7 was like... The artwork for this goes so hard, especially the alt art. Man. Anyway, so that's XrosHeart. It seems okay. The rush is... I wonder if you can just build an aggro deck with this. Like, maybe you don't even need the upper end stuff, and you could just have, like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 of these guys, and then you just focus on rush and rush and rush and rush. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure how useful or how much I want to use some of the other cards, but the rush and rush seem great. Mervacross is a real thing now. I'm telling you, wait until this weekend. Mervamon, here sooner than you think, I promise. Here sooner than you think.